points in the game.
Ready! Viking 18! Ready! Set! Go! Set! Ready! Hot, hot! Set it! Hot! Let's go now! Set, go! Let's go! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready, ready? Ready, ready? Set it! Come on, ready? Here we go, ready? Set! Go! Down! Bronco 80! Huh. Here we go, set! Cougar knife! Huh. Ready? Cowboy 80! Set, go! Set! Ready, ready? Set! Ready? Set up! Set up! Ready? Let's go now! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. now. Let's go. Let's go. Ready, 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 ready. Come on. Get up. Here we go. Ready. Set. Ready. Down. Go. Here we go. Set. Ready. Set. Set. Go. Set. Ready. Set up. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Set up. Let's go. Ready. Ready. Come on. Set. Go. Here we go. Set. Down. Set. Go. Here we go. Set. Ready, ready. Ready. Set up. Set. Ready. Set. Ready. Ready. Set up. Go. Let's go now. Let's go. Ready. Take go. Come on. Ready, ready. Here we go. Get up.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. At the 50-yard line. Now a run. It's the rookie from Oklahoma. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And on the left side here, Wilson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
The kick is good.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Raymond, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
3rd and 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street. Hey, check that, street. Ready?
Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the first.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. He'll try to do it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
First down.
To the air, Penix. This pass is caught by London. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. Here's Penix. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Drews. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep is a very dangerous Mike Hughes. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
These two teams all tied after one. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Let's go.
A play fake. Now Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The Falcons are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A nice pickup there, 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now he's free at the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of
14 yards there and a Falcon first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 20.
And looking to throw, Penix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Penix to the air once more. He'll try and do this himself. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Option play. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Take up.
Now Penix. This is caught. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Steelers 7. Young Way Koo to kick
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 59 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he completes it to Wilson. And he coughed it up. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that
and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf, 50 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw Penix. Looking deep here for Mooney. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. Across midfield. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, Might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Looking to put a drive together. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Caught out left side by Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Throw left side, there's London. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
He'll drop to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Falcons have retaken a third quarter lead.
Steelers 17.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
6 yards to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
first carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
That's another Steelers first down. 24-yard gain on the play.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
72
They'll drop to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
He'll try to do it himself. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
And they'll go on the ground. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Penix working out of the gun here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Here's Koo to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
2nd and 4. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. Back to throw here. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 21 yards away. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now he's going to step up and run. It's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down, make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Robinson with another carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down at the 34. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you say 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the
Now back to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that.